Base. Hello and welcome to another one of VM Surfwagon's famous video podcast, where we discuss all things that are related to cars and some things that are not. You join us today with all the people who are usually on the podcast. We are once exciting new lineup. We are once again in David's hut studio. Okay, so so what have we got going on right now, guys?
Well, we thought we'd give you a bit of an update to start with about the Mongol Rally and ting. What has happened?
Badness.
Basically,
I don't think we should go into any details right now, but there are some visa issues.
Yeah.
basically being self-employed for
some countries, yes. So we have some working out to do on how we approach certain visa applications.
But on the plus side, we have built a roof rack for our Mongol Rally car,
and a snorkel,
as you've probably seen because that video came out quite.
We'll put that link in the thing below as well.
And we have also today built a snorkel for our Mongol Rally car, which is quite cool, out of old drain pipe and silicon sealing.
New drain pipe.
Oh yeah, new drain pipe.
We didn't buy it.
No, we stole it from a man's house.
There's some poor guy that's like courtyard is flooding.
It's poor courtyard. Poor man.
Yeah, so we have a snorkel and a roof rack, and the Mongol Rally car is looking rally ready, which is good. I don't know if we're going to be able to go because of visa issues, but the car's ready to go, so...
We might as well get everything ready just in case.
Just in case we end up actually doing it.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
So now we're going to play a game. We haven't played it yet on this channel, but it's one of our favourites. So it's the car configurator game. So we go online and we choose base spec car and see how much we can increase the price with that, optional extras and various other bits and bobs.
And it's all about the final percentage increase. So obviously if you increase a Ferrari's start price by 30 grand, that's not as good as doubling the price of a Vauxhall Corsa.
Yeah.
Because the Vauxhall Corsa will have doubled by 200% or whatever, whereas the Ferrari might only be like a 10% increase.
Yeah.
That's what it's all
That's
about.
the game.
I will kick things off. I went for the bottom of the line Audi A1, which I think is actually called the Pop. The Audi A1 Pop.
Cute.
Which the start price for that is 14,575 imperial credits of the realm. And the configurated price, after I was done adding all the optional extras, was £32,565. And that increase in percentage is 123.4%.
That's quite impressive.
It's quite a lot.
Cool.
I'm going to go next because I didn't do that well. Because I think I might have chosen the wrong car. It's amazing the amount of optional extras you can get.
It's ridiculous.
And it's amazing how much people pay for them. Who pays for them? Anyway.
Well, the thing is if you buy the base spec car,
and then just get a couple of them.
you get nothing.
Yeah.
It has to be said, included in my price increase was a ski and luggage rack.
Yeah, I think I had the same thing. It was a bike rack and
I did
a few other things.
a Jaguar F-Pace. Because they're cool cars. And I thought, Jaguar, they're going to offer you a lot of outrageously priced stuff for extras. I only managed to achieve, I'm going to go with 88.9% increase, which is still quite impressive.
It's massive.
Yeah.
I can't actually remember what the prices were. I think the base model was something like 50 grand. I managed to get up to like 79 or something. But yeah, it was just like outrageous the amount. Like the dust caps were like 200 quid for customised ones. And like you could buy like a boot cover for like 140 quid, which just protected you from getting muddy boots on the boot, or like when you get dogs in the boot, or something like that.
Encrusted with Swarovski crystals?
Crystals. You'd hope so for
Should
that
I
price.
try again, or should I just leave that?
Just move on. Who's next?
Fine.
I went for the again ridiculously priced car company, Land Rover. I went for the Range Rover Evoque Coupe. I'm not going to say it's a car I would want to own, but
It's not a car we're a fan of it.
No.
Here at Vino Surf.
it's not very nice. The starting price is £33,140,
Which seems relatively.
which is
reasonable.
pretty reasonable
Yeah.
for a Range Rover. I mean, it's not really a Range Rover
It's
because
a Discovery, really.
It's not a Range Rover.
it's hardly even a
It's not.
Discovery. It's like
So
some thing that. Anyway,
Anyway.
It's a whole other conversation.
let's not get off topic here. So yeah, after I've done with it, adding all sorts of optional extras, including custom engraved door sills with my name in them for £480. Got all sorts of things, crazy things that you could add on. I managed to get the price up to a whopping £79,054, with a total percentage increase of 238.5%.
So you could buy 2.3 base models for the same price as that.
Yeah.
That is
I think that's
ridiculous,
almost
isn't
the
it?
base. I think that is about the same as the base price for the Range Rover Sport.
Wow.
So you'd buy that.
Something like that. So yeah, you can
Yeah.
buy a much nicer car
So you'd sort of.
Very true.
with
Sort
no
of buy
extras.
Alex, how did you do?
Well, that's a tough one to beat. But I did. Went for the Tesla Model S. Tesla, obviously, fairly well known for being fairly expensive, realistically. Base price for the Tesla Model S, £63,500. But after adding other optional extras such as autopilot mode, and also changing it to a battery that would allow it to accelerate from 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds.
That's totally necessary for a family car.
Completely ridiculous.
Just gonna say, if I had a family, I would totally do that.
Definitely.
Kind of money.
So it went from 63,500 to 162,230,
That is phenomenal.
an increase of 255.5%.
Wow.
Pretty insane.
Which, I mean, thanks. Mic drop.
Phone
I'll leave that there.
So there you go. Buy a Tesla.
If
No,
you
that's not
want
the
to
lesson
be
here. What was the moral of the story?
There is no
Moral of the story
here.
is-
Moral of the story
This
is
is
the
a
base
pointless
price
game.
is
The
complete
moral of
rubbish
the,
if you want a decent
the moral of the story is don't go anywhere near a car configurator
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you will waste money.
Yeah.
I wasted a whole day.
Right.
What
so
we doing
Alex
now?
wins that one.
So now we're going to weigh in on the new venture that's come out of James, Jeremy, and Richard.
Yeah.
Hammond, Cluxton, may that be. and we're going to talk about the Grand Tour, opinions that we have of it, and also opinions on the latest season of Top Gear, featuring Matt LeBlanc, Roy Reid, and Chris Harris, and how we feel they are when compared to one another.
Okay, can I start off with saying Celebrity Brain Crash is a waste of time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
It's
Yeah,
the
funny.
most
It's
dreadful
not
thing
funny.
I've ever seen. And if one of you three are watching, please remove it.
Yeah.
Wishful thinking. Please get us on.
We'll be on Celebrity Brain Crash, please.
Celebrity Brain Crash is awful, and so is the American.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't like the
Yes.
American.
I mean, I know if they wanted to have a racing driver who wasn't one of those three doing laps, it had to be someone who talked. Legally speaking,
Yeah.
they couldn't have a silent racing driver.
No.
So I understand why they picked someone who
Yeah, they could have picked someone a lot
they
better.
could have picked someone and made it funny,
Yeah.
which they haven't, or entertaining in some way.
No. But the rest of it is good.
Yeah. I mean, the rest of it is good. It's
Some
a
of
very
it's quite scripted, which I don't like.
yeah. It's a little bit too for me. It's kind of lost what old Top Gear had of the really like classic
unscripted chemistry. between the
unscripted
three.
just banter.
Yeah.
There have been a couple of really great features, though.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that
that's
one of
true.
my personal favourites was the bit that James May did on the old 60s Le Mans era.
Yeah,
he
that
did
was-
talked about the
yeah.
GT40
Yeah.
versus the
That was
Ferrari
incredible.
P34 or the P43, I
Yeah,
can't
that was
remember.
fantastic.
That was a really, really good feature. I really enjoyed that. And
Stuff
there's been a few
that,
like that.
yeah.
Also enjoyed the cheap car challenge they did in Northern France.
Yeah.
Which one
That was good.
Was it Maserati?
Maserati.
Was it?
Maserati.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also quite enjoyed the supercar one with the DB11 and Hammond doing donuts everywhere.
Oh yeah, and the Dodge
Yeah,
Charger.
that was quite funny.
Hellcat. Was it the Hellcat?
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that.
That was funny. So yeah, no, there are some good segments. A couple of things that need to be
addressed. Which
but
I'm sure they will. in
it's the
next
first
season.
series.
Yeah.
It's never going to
Things are going to happen like that. I mean, it's still hilarious, and they're still
Yeah.
very funny chemistry together.
Now, Top Gear. What do we think of Top Gear?
Well,
Top Gear.
Top Gear.
Top Gear.
There was a series of Top Gear which we don't like to talk about,
That
which
was the one with
happened
Chris
about a
Evans.
year ago.
Bad memories.
With Chris Evans.
Which
Ooh.
I'm just going to go ahead and say there was absolutely nothing good about it.
There was a dreadful
Yeah.
Terrible
episode
series.
like episode as in like
Saga.
sagas. Yes. Yeah.
It was. I mean, it's likened to some of the darkest days in our country's history.
Brexit. Series 22 of Top Gear.
Yeah. 22. Damn.
And the plague.
Plague,
Let's.
Yeah.
colonial wars, but season 22.
Of Top Gear it's up there.
It was very bad.
Mainly down to
Now, the season after that. Yeah, sorry.
mainly down to
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans.
Who, if you're watching, we don't want to be on your show.
What, on TFI Friday?
Anyway,
But the
yeah,
next
it was
series,
down to Chris Evans, and he just tried way too hard to be Jeremy Clarkson and couldn't do it.
But since they got rid of him,
So yeah,
I actually really
It's
enjoy
doing
I've been
well.
enjoying it a lot
the
more.
new season of Top
It's
Gear.
progressing in the right direction.
It is.
so far, well, I mean, is there one more episode to come?
I think so.
I think
At
by the
this
time
point
this
of
comes
filming.
out, all of
You
the
would have
episodes
finished,
are there. But yeah. So far, there's not really anything. They've given the whole thing a complete reboot.
Yeah.
There's
I guess
new studio, new format.
I like it.
I think the
The
only
presenters.
real negative at the moment is, and I'm sure everyone will be saying the same thing, is that the chemistry isn't there.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
it's
getting
early
there.
days. But the thing is, you go back to the original relaunch of Top Gear with Clarkson, Hammond, and May, and the chemistry wasn't there.
Yeah.
It was just the early days. It's gonna formulate.
Yeah.
As soon as
I
they get
think
to know each other,
My personal favourite thing about the new Top Gear is Chris Harris's car reviews.
Yeah, they're
It's
fantastic.
so good.
is incredible.
It's so in depth. He
Really fast.
really knows his shit.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's just really awesome. I really
It's
enjoy
it's
watching
good to have
it.
someone who is a proper racing driver, who's driven a lot of cars very, very fast.
I actually, controversial. I definitely think they both have things to improve on, and I think they both will. And I can't say how I feel in the future, but as of right now, I think I actually prefer BBC Top Gear to the Grand Tour. Only by a smidgen.
Yeah.
But I
If-
actually think I enjoy watching it more because I know there's not going to be any script like awfully obvious scripting. I know there's going to be great car reviews. All of the features they do are really fascinating. It's far more of a car show than the Grand Tour is.
Yeah.
I think the big plus is that now we have two great car shows instead of one.
That's
What's not to
exactly.
like? What's not to
Exactly.
like?
We've got two. One a bit more banterous, one a bit more kind of...
Three if you
car-
include V-Dub Surfwagon.
Yeah. This is a car show. You love it. It's better than the Grand Tour, Top Gear.
Anyone complaining that you have to pay for an Amazon Prime subscription to watch the Grand Tour has to remember that we also have to pay a license fee to watch Top Gear. So
Exactly, that's
it's
very
not.
true.
It's,
Not that different, is it?
come on.
You can watch us for free
Yeah,
This is free though.
on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Stop
long as you
watching
can
either of the
access
shows.
it,
If
We're
you're,
right here for your
so if you're really
entertainment.
poor, you're probably watching this.
Yeah.
Beyond the budget.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much for joining us again on this thing that we do, and be sure that you subscribe to our channel and watch some videos.
And if
that
you like
we-
Alex's elbows, please comment.
yes, please. Thank you, Elbow Guy. You're great. Biggest fan. It's great.
Cheers.
Good night.
Cheers.